Hello and welcome everybody. Randy Replay is excuse me, Randy Replay Randy Replay is back at it again. Your 2022-2023 season is about ready to kick off, and my goodness, what a way to do it. Green Bay Packers visiting the Minnesota Vikings Sunday, 4:25 p.m. U.S. Bank Stadium, as outlined very lovely in the center of your screen. This is Randy Replay. We are here live and on the air all across the SSN. And let's get you ready for everything Minnesota Vikings 2022-2023 season right now. For the roster, we will start with the injury report for both teams, as we always do. Jonathan Bullard tore his abdominal in the preseason. He'll be out for 2 more weeks. And then KJ Osborne fractured his foot. He'll be out for 2 more weeks as well. For the, well, disgusting Green Bay Packers, it will be Kingsley Enagbare? We're going to go with that. Ruptured a disc in his back. He's out 3 weeks. And then Quay Walker also tore his abdominal. He'll be out for 1 week. Nobody on the IR over there. So 2 guys not able to go. 2 starting wide receivers not able to go here this evening. For the roster for the Minnesota Vikings coming out of the preseason, there were a couple questions here. We're going to get down to the nitty gritty and explain everything while JJ does a gritty. Kirk Cousins is your starting quarterback for the time being. Malik Willis will back him up. At running back, we got Dalvin Cook, Kene Nwangwu, and Ty Chandler. On the depth chart, it's going to be Ty Chandler in at the 2 spot because he outplayed Nwangwu in the preseason. CJ Ham is your fullback, no change there. JJ, Adam Thielen, Jerry Jeudy, KJ, and TJ. So we got CJ, JJ, KJ, and TJ. Not to mention the other TJ that's going to be coming up here in just a second, Jalen Naylor and TJ Hawkinson. So a lot of J's here on this team. I wonder if it's a trend. TJ Hawkinson will start at tight end, followed quickly by Jelani Woods, who has just been having a great preseason by way of trade coming over from the Colts, and then Johnny Munt backing him up as well. Left tackle, we got Darisaw starting, Veridian Lowe backing him up. Left guard, Ezra Cleveland. Centers are Garrett Bradbury and Matt Paradis, although Matt Paradis will be playing right tackle for us this year. Ed Ingram will start at right guard, backed up by Chris Reed. And then Oli Udo will back up Matt Paradis, at right tackle. Left end, it's Harrison Phillips. Jonathan Bullard, who is injured, he'll start on the injury list. He didn't show up on the report, but okay. Asezio Tomowo will back them up as well. Right end, Daniil Hunter, followed by Kairos Tonga. Defensive tackle, Dalvin Tomlinson. Just prior to this game, we traded for Linval Joseph, so Linval hungry. Welcome back. And Ross Blacklock has exited. I do believe we got 2 7s for him. James Lynch will back them up there. Left outside linebacker, it's TJ Wanham, followed by Louise Villain. I do believe that's how you say it. Middle linebacker, Eric Hendricks, Jordan Hicks, Brian Asamoah, and Troy Dye. Brian Asamoah had the better preseason of everybody on that list. Right outside linebacker, we got Zadarius, Patrick Jones, and Kenny Wilkes. The cornerback, this is where we took the biggest turn. Trayvon Diggs, Jalen Johnson, Carlton Davis, Cam Danzler, Andrew Booth, and Caleb Evans will round out your cornerback room with 1 more spot if we need. Free safety, Lewis Seen and Cam Bynum. Strong safety, Javon Holland and Josh Metellus. If you haven't been keeping up, Harrison Smith was traded in that Trayvon Diggs trade to the Cowboys, which we got a number 1 pick in return. So there you go. Greg Joseph is your kicker. Ryan Wright is your punter. Draft picks, we have 2 1s, 2 2s, a 3, a 4, a 5, 2 5s, 3 6s, and 4 7s. Next year we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. So 17 picks, I do believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 picks this season. For your 2022-2023 Minnesota Vikings practice squad, Troy Pride Jr., J.J. Taylor, so another J.J. coming through, Anthony Jennings, Emir Smith-Marset, welcome back. Theo Jackson does not make the cut, but he will make the practice squad. Chaz Surratt, welcome back. Kalen Barnes, who was slated to be the number one punt returner, but he just didn't show anything in the preseason. Kwenku, who had a good preseason, but ultimately ends up on the practice squad. Blake Brandell, Zach Davidson, welcome back. Kyle Hinton, welcome back. And Anthony Gordon. Whew, that is a mouthful and a half for Randy Replay here. And then we will take a look real quick at what it's going to cost to come out to the stadium here this year in terms of tickets first. Suite tickets are going to be a cool $475. Club tickets are going to be a nice $150. Mezzanine tickets are going to be $100. And then upper level general admission, $40 to come out and see your Minnesota Vikings. So there you go. Merchandise wise, Nike home game jersey is going to run you $90. The sideline dry fit t-shirt $28. We don't have the Super Bowl option yet, but wait for it. Here it comes. The new Era 5950 fitted hat comes in a multiple variety of sizes and styles, $25 a piece. The Nike KO sweatshirt, $45. The 98 jacket, $50. The new Era knit hat, $20. And the 3930 hat, Randy Replay's personal favorite, coming in at $25. Jerseys, kind of get the gist. Dalvin Cook's going to cost you $90 for the first game only. So you can come grab a Dalvin Cook jersey from the team store. It is discounted for the Packers game only. Kirk Cousins, $100. Malik Willis, Adam Thielen, and JJ, each for $100. Dalvin Cook side football, $250. And then those ever popular mini helmets, get them for $20. And everybody's favorite, the concessions: potato chips, $2, fries, $3, hot dogs, $4, peanuts, $2, popcorn, $4, soda, $4. At tier number 2, we got coffee, $5, cotton candy, $4, vanilla ice cream cones are $4, soft pretzels are $5, sandwiches, all different types and varieties, are $4. Shakes, we got 3 different flavors at $4, and then blueberry muffin snow cone, a Minneapolis staple, $4 there as well. Juicy Lucy Burger, another staple here in the Midwest, $6. Beer battered onion rings, or rye battered, sorry, for $6. Chicken salads are $5. Wings are $5. Spare ribs and sauerkraut, or kraut, however you want to say it, depending on where you're from, $5 there. Fish sticks, wild rice, $6. Nachos, $6. And the ever popular pulled pork sandwich, coming in at $5. If you want to spend a lot of money, and I hope that you do, because these tier 5 eateries only available in section 110 are worth it. Barbecue, $8. Hot dish casserole, or come on, what the heck, $9. And then turkey leg there at $7. Randy Replay had a turkey leg in the preseason during the 49ers game, and it was spectacular, so I highly recommend that. Well, that is it. Teams are about to take the field. Kickoff, Green Bay Packers, Minnesota Vikings, border battle number 1 is next. Well, hello and welcome, everybody. On this gorgeous Sunday afternoon, there's Aaron Rodgers and all the other cheeseheads, and there's Kirk Cousins. The Minnesota Vikings play host to the Green Bay Packers. Border battle number 1 for this franchise. We've been talking about it all week, ever since we dropped that monster of a game against the Broncos. We lost 71-3. Minnesota looking to put their product back out on the field and show, hey, we're better than that. Live look-ins of Minnesota Vikings players getting introduced. There is Kirk Cousins. And you best believe I booed when the Packers took the field. For Minnesota, it's coming out here and it's improving on a kind of a weird operation last year. They went from the 4-3 to the 3-4, but they still mix in some of that old 4-3 feel with Tomlinson and Linval. You got to believe it's going to be big up front. For the Packers, it's their division to lose. They are the reigning defending head of the table NFC North champions, looking to change the face of the NFC North. How many years does Aaron Rodgers have? We don't know. Minnesota is looking to get him out of here early and often. So here we go. Both teams have taken the field. Minnesota has won the toss, have elected to defer to the second half, and we will see what happens with all of that as Greg Joseph approaches the ball, and boom, we are underway here. 2023-2024 Minnesota Vikings football, and it will be a touchback. What a way to start. And here comes the juicy A-Raj, the enemy to the east. Take a look at some of his measurables. As the season goes along, these will always be filled in with stats. So here we go. We'll see what Minnesota wants to do. We'll see what Green Bay has in store for it. The first play of the game, always the best. Rodgers from the gun. Aaron Jones to his left, gets the snap. It will be a run to the aforementioned Jones. Not going to go much. Just about 2 yards to the right side. And we are underway here in Minneapolis. Rodgers from the gun gets the snap. He looks right. He's getting rushed, but he throws left. Caught Jones. Jones not enough for the first down. He'll be an inch short. And that is where Minnesota looks to apply some pressure here on these big third downs. Rodgers from the gun. Crowd is rocking. Throw middle. Caught. That was on Jalen Johnson. And it will go to the Lizard, Alan Lazard. So Jalen Johnson kind of got turned around. It was a quick flick. And the Lizard will get a catch here today. So Minnesota in their 3-4 defense most of the time here today so far. And Aaron Jones will get plowed in the backfield by Zadarius, a TFL. For those of you that are casuals, that is a tackle for loss. For those of you that don't really watch football, that is a tackle for loss. Zadarius Smith on his former teammate. So after the loss of 3, it'll be 2nd and 13. Rodgers from the gun. Jones to his left. Gets the snap, throws right. And it'll be tapped down the Lizard again. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7. Thank you for the good check. We appreciate it. Minnesota Vikings fan line will be a feature coming up here, and it's a big throw. And it's a fumble. Big throw, right side fumble caused by Jalen Johnson. Randall Cobb. He's running to the... You see him down at the bottom of your screen. He's running to the tunnel. Interesting. So Cobb will be joined by the medical personnel. He ran off the field. And we're going to figure out what happened to his left arm here. So Rodgers, shotgun, throw left. Johnson comes in. This hard-hitting Minnesota... Actually, that's Lewis Cine. So Lewis Cine, these hard-hitting safeties, that's Minnesota style of defense. We're going to cause turnovers. And Brian Asamoah will get the recovery. But what happened after this play? Can we? Oh, the drone's taking a little bit. Randall Cobb ran off the field. And let's see if we could see anything with that left arm. I mean, the right arm took a shot. Yeah, maybe landed on it weird. I don't know. Either way, Randall Cobb catch a fumble, ruling on the field, and Minnesota will take over from there. Holy moly. No introduction for Kirk Cousins, I guess, as we come out in the I formation. So I formation for the Vikings. 1st down and 10 from the 35. Kirk Cousins will get the snap. It's a throw left side. Caught JJ. He'll get about 7, and they'll give him 6. Either way, holy moly. So as we were talking about, Minnesota Vikings fan line will be up as we go on throughout this season. And we got people checking in. What's up, Andy? Hello. It will be on screen as we go on. JJ pesky end around to the right. He's not going to get much. He'll lose 2. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 6. So 3rd and 6 for this Minnesota Vikings offense. starters that look good in the preseason. We'll see what they want to do here. Kirk Cousins from the shotgun gets the snap. Throw left, caught Thielen. He stops on a dime. I don't think he got... Oh, they're going to give it to him. And a first down, Adam Thielen. His first catch of the season goes for 6. No Baru. I kind of braked for it, but we'll get one here. Baru. Yep, he's past the line. So here we go. Kirk Cousins starting the game off right. Kirk Cousins from the gun, trying to get him to jump. Turns, gives to Dalvin Cook. His first run of the season is a good one. Goes for 8. Excuse me, as I take a sip of the mellow yellow provided by U.S. Bank. I formation for the Vikings. It's another play action. Kirk Cousins throws left for CJ. He'll drop the ball. Gets thrown down. No flag. That'll bring up a 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2 now. See what you want to do. Cousins from the shotgun. He's going to send Jerry Jeudy in motion right to left. All the way right to left. Going to give it off to Dalvin. Dalvin will take it up the middle. Takes a big hit, but he'll get the first down. There's the brew. We got it working again. There we go. Adrian Amos on the tackle, but not before Dalvin Cook gets the Minnesota Vikings their second first down of the drive. My heavens. Big hit put on. I do believe that's not Calais Campbell. That is a Campbell of some variety. Probably the Swiss cheese variety. So 1st and 10 from the 37. Kirk Cousins from the gun gets the snap. Throw right side for TJ Hawkinson. He'll take a shot, but not before he gets 8 yards of his own. And Minnesota's moving the ball effectively. Kirk Cousins I formation. Throw left side, caught Ty Chandler off the play action, and Ty Chandler getting involved here. His first National Football League catch in a regular season goes for a first down, Minnesota. And ladies and gentlemen, we got Ty Chandler out there in the I formation. CJ Ham will motion out to the right, making it the far. And the give will go to Ty Chandler. Not going to get much. Tough yards out here for the Minnesota Vikings. Speaking of Ty Chandler, he is a part of the 2022 draft class, taken in the 5th round of said class. My goodness. Hope you could see it. They didn't really put it up there for too long. So Dalvin Cook will check back in. Some of this 2-headed running back we got going on. We got a bunch of receivers to the right. Packers blitz, and they call it at a good time. Oh boy. So now that'll bring up the ever intrusive 3rd and 9. We'll see what Kirk Cousins and company have planned here. Kirk will send Dalvin out as a receiver. And he'll get the snap. And just as he's about ready to throw it, it will be Rashawn Gary coming through for the sack. And Matt Pratt has got no help on the right side against Rashawn Gary. Or Rashad Gary, whichever one it is. And Kirk Cousins goes down, 3rd down. That'll bring in Linval Joseph for a field goal attempt of 47 yards. Right hash, the snap to spot the kick. Malik Willis holds. It is good. Minnesota will take an early lead, 3-0 off the turnover by Lewis Seen. And that is how you start a football game. A points. Greg Joseph will boot this thing away, giving it back to the Packers and another touchback. So here comes Aaron Rodgers, his second stanza. Him and Jordan Love will go over a few things. And he'll take the field again. Hopefully we get the same result. Maybe a pick 6 here would be just spectacular. As Minnesota shows blitz, Rodgers in the proverbial zone now. Vikings also playing press coverage across the board. Rodgers, big shot, left side. It is caught by the lizard, Alan Lazard. And we're going to go back on the Randy replay drone because what the heck even happened here? Maybe they'll show us. All right, so here we go. That will silence the crowd. That is going to be a 58-yard ball through the air. So let's go back. We'll take a look at the left. Oh, there we go. Okay, so who is this? Who is this right here? That's Carlton Davis. He's been around the league long enough to know you. What? Carlton Davis gave, maybe he thought Lewis Cine was directly above him? A lot of passing off. Okay, so a lot of passing off here. We just got, Carlton Davis just made a lapse of judgment. I get it. Okay, well, either way, Randy Replay's replay drone brought to you by Equinox Wireless. They're going to give us the first look here this season. Rogers from the gun. He's flanked by two running backs there. Give us to Jones. Goes up the middle. Tries to find something. He'll just get a yard. Getting him back to even yardage. 3 carries, no yards. You got to love it. Alan Lazard, 3 catches, 72 yards. So far in this one, Rogers dotting us up early. And it'll be... It'll be Aaron Jones up the middle for 3. Kendricks had an angle, but he kind of slipped and fell there. Now Minnesota will play press coverage across the board. Rogers gets the snap. He's looking, he's throwing. Caught. Alan Lazard, he got the first down, but what a soft pass. I mean, that was just it was like a backyard toss, like you're playing catch with your kid. Interesting. Either way. Here we go. High formation. It is the fullback. He's not going to get in. Stoke will just take it a yard from the I formation. And Minnesota lines up to do it again. Green Bay in the same formation. It's another run to Stoke. Stoke will run into his own guy and fall down. And that'll bring up 3rd and goal now. So the Vikings pass rush not really getting there. And we'll see what Minnesota has planned here. As they will come out in the nickel formation for this one. Here we go. Press coverage across the board. Rogers gets the ball. He looks right. Flushed. Throws. Picked off Trayvon Diggs. He taps the feet and bang, bang. No, I'd get fired if I finish that sentence. Trayvon Diggs, rather. Rogers rolling to his left. He had, my goodness, Harrison Phillips barreling down on him. And look at that. Looking like his brother, Stephon Diggs. Anyway, he will turn over Aaron Rodgers. That is the greatest sight to see. I've seen the Grand Canyon. I've seen Mount Rushmore, but nothing looks better than an Aaron Rodgers interception. There you go. So the Minnesota Vikings will take over the ball back from the 20, and Dalvin Cook gets blown up in the backfield. Gets the snap. Throws middle, tipped and intercepted. Intended for Jerry Jeudy. He floated it a bit. And Kirk Cousins will give the ball right back. Adrian Amos gets the interception. Oh boy. So that was the case for the Minnesota Vikings quarterbacks in the preseason. They're trying to float these balls. And it's a tip and a pick. He's not even looking. He's using Jedi mind tricks, it looks like. All right, so we have a go-for-it situation here. Lewis Cine is coming down as a linebacker. It's a give to Aaron Jones, and he will run into the end zone. So Minnesota guessed run. They sent the house, and he still got up there. So the Packers will take an early lead. And wow, Jalen Johnson not able to bring down the other 33, Aaron Jones, and he will score. So as it sits right now, Green Bay up 6-3. Extra point is away, and it is good. So that'll make it 7-3 on your Mountaineer scoreboard. And this will put Cousins in the shotgun here. First down. Throw middle, wide open. JJ waiting for Jerry Jeudy to set a block. It didn't happen. And JJ will get a first down. Nah, there's the point. Oh, a Spider-Man. Okay. So the zone coverage kind of broke down there in the middle. JJ trying to be patient, waiting for Judy, but Coach LaFleur just looking over at his defensive coordinator like, what's that, man? We'll see if Minnesota knows what they are and if they can call on them here. Dalvin Cook will switch from Kirk Cousins' left to his right. Cousins will talk to the offensive line. Tries to get him to jump. Not going to work. He gets the snap. Thinks he's got a man. It's JJ left side. Touchdown Vikings. Brought down by the horse collar. Not going to get called. It doesn't matter. JJ's doing a gritty against the Packers. We take the lead 10-7 pending the kick. So JJ taking care of business here, and I do believe that was on Jair Alexander. We're going to use the technology of the Randy Replays drone. Nope, that was on JJ Stokes. I do believe that's his first name. I don't really keep up with the Packers. And gotta believe Jair will be thrown over to JJ's side now. And it wasn't a horse collar tackle. He just got his ankle twisted. So I do apologize. Either way, Greg Joseph lined up here to make it 10-7. The snap, the spot, the kick. It's away. It's all good. So on your Monsoon Air scoreboard, 9 plays, 78-yard drive. Minnesota goes up 10-7. Here we go. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. I mean, he's just throwing around bodies out here. 10-7, your score at the end of one. And we'll see what they want to do here. First and goal. Kendricks records his second tackle of the game. Rodgers flush throws. Touchdown right side. Josiah DeGuara just overthrew the defender. And they're doing the bird celebration. I don't get that. Rodgers on the run over a defender. What a catch. Drug the foot. Twice even, just to make sure. And that'll be a touchdown for the Packers. What up, RJ? And this to make it 14-10. The snap, the spot, the kick. It's away, almost blocked. It's good. And 8 plays, 75-yard drives, taking 2:34 off the clock. Rodgers ending it with a touchdown and going up 14-10. Minnesota will get the ball back. 13:32 left to go here in the first half. Game 1 of the 2022-2023 campaign. And he puts it on the ground as Kene Nwangwu, and that's kind of the reason why he lost the job of second man in the preseason. Too many fumbles. And Kene Nwangwu puts it on the ground. I mean, he just got lit up. He was not down. Confirmed on the field. Minnesota's defense comes back out. Need it now. So needing a stop, Rodgers in the gun. Gets the snap. Looking left, throwing left, and it's wide open. Bo Melton, and that'll be a touchdown for the Packers. So Bo Melton. And you got 4 bodies over there against 3 wide receivers, and you can't get in front of them? That's exactly what Kevin O'Connell's thinking, I guarantee you, when he's throwing his hands open. And this to make it 21-10. Here comes the snap. Here comes the spot. The kick is away. It's good. So a 5-play, 15-yard drive off the Nwangwu fumble. And hopefully you don't have to look at getting rid of him in terms of kick return, because he is very good. He'll take this one from the goal line. Just hold on to the ball this time, please, Kene. And he will. So Minnesota will get the ball from the 22. It's a 3rd and 6. So 3rd and 6 now. 3rd and 6. You got Kirk Cousins in the lone setback. Tries to get him to jump. That will not work, as it has not worked most of the game. And they're going to send Adam Thielen into a weird bunch formation left side. So Kirk Cousins from the gun gets the snap. Throw middle. Picked. And who else? But Kirk Cousins throwing another interception. Adrian Amos. He had JJ. He just let him a little bit too much. Oh boy. That'll bring out Aaron Jones and Aaron Rodgers. We'll see what happens here. What up, RJ? What up, dude? Oh boy. So here we go. 9-10 from the 25. 9-10 left from the 25. Aaron Rodgers from the shotgun gets the snap. And it's another fumble. Please pick that up. It's Lewis Cine. Why are you spinning, Lewis Cine? Anyway, it doesn't matter because he'll go for 6. Forced fumble, touchdown, Lewis Cine. And Aaron Rodgers getting in the face of Lewis Cine here. Aaron Rodgers is advancing on Lewis Cine like he's about to punch him in the mouth. So a Robert Tonyan throw, Jordan Hicks fumble, and Eric Kendricks kind of batted it down, and Aaron Rodgers comes at Lewis Cine, getting right in his grill. But it doesn't matter because Minnesota, for the time being, will make this game a little bit more interesting. That is the style of this defense. Middle linebackers will hit you, and they will hit you often. Greg Joseph, kick is away, missed it. He missed it wide right. Kevin O'Connell looking around like, what was that? Greg Joseph will miss an extra point. Minnesota down 6, though. 21-16. 12 and a first down. So Minnesota changing things up defensively. Rodgers from the gun. Gets the snap. It's a quarterback hit. Did he really just throw off? Did he really just throw off? Jordan Hicks and Eric Kendricks will go down. Uh-oh. Holding left side of his rib cage. Holland with the tackle on Rodgers eventually. And he just threw off Jordan Hicks. And there goes Eric Kendricks. Oh, no. We will give him some covenant claps. We do hope he's okay. That's a big loss for this Vikings linebacking core. And we'll bring in, I do believe that will bring in Brian Asamoah. As Jones will run up the middle. Pectoral strain, he will return soon. Packers. Minnesota showing blitz across the board. Here they come. Short throw. Robert Tonyan, not even anybody on him, and that'll be a Packers touchdown. They grab a 11-point lead. And he just stopped. He didn't even try. So anyway, here's the extra point to make it 28-16. Snap spot kick. It's all good. 28-16. 5:56 left to go first half. By Campbell. That'll bring up 2nd and 3. So 2nd and 3, Kirk Cousins talking by way of, looks like JJ. Gets the snap. Easy completion across the middle to Adam Thielen. And Adam Thielen, another first down catch. 4 catches in the game, 47 yards, 4 first downs for him. My goodness. Now, as we're nearing the red zone here, well, we're already in it. Now is where we really got to be careful. Cousins playing, changing the play rather at the line of scrimmage. Calling an audible from the gun. Going to give it to Dalvin. Not going to get much. Going to get 2. And where we'll go from there. So a gain of 2. Cousins from the gun gets the snap. Throws back corner, end zone, incomplete. Thought he had TJ Hawkinson. No good. We do it again. 3rd and 8 now. Possible to get a first down for the Minnesota Vikings, but obviously you want to get a touchdown here. We got Jelani Woods as TJ will sit this play out. Cousins gets the snap. Rolls. Throws. Caught Adam Thielen. Technically, that is a first down, but Adam Thielen will get the touchdown. And Baru, 5 catches in the game for him. Kirk Cousins put this thing down, and he gets in front of the defense, much like Robert Tonyan did. And Minnesota makes it a little bit more interesting here, as it's now back up to a 5-point game. Please make this kick. This snap to spot the kick. It's all good. 5-point game. 28-23, 2:54 left to go here in the first half. So the clock continues to run, but my goodness, you guys, come on. Defensive backs, we sent away a lot just to get these guys, and they're not performing, and it's another Tonyan touchdown. Robert Tonyan, Drew Lewis seen, and this will silence the crowd. Oh boy. And there you have it. Robert Tonyan, a touchdown. A touchdown Tonyan. This to make it 35-23. Snap spot kick. It's all good. 1:01 left to play here in the first half. Minnesota will get the ball on the other side of the break. But, I mean, they have no momentum here. It is all on the side of the Packers. You hate to see that in your home stadium. As Wangwu will take it from just about the 2-yard line up to the 24. Now comes Kirk Cousins. He's fired up. Just had a good drive. And we'll see what they want to do here. First down and 10. Cousins from the gun gets the snap. Throws right side. Caught Cook. He will go out of bounds. And, of course, stops the clock. 54 seconds now. So you got all your timeouts. No rush here as Minnesota's got plenty of time on the play clock. They will send JJ out left as a wide receiver. Cousins from the gun gets the snap. Through left. He will not be. They're going to call a timeout. So did not get out of bounds. They will get the first down, though. Caught JJ left side. And Kevin O'Connell called a timeout after Kirk Cousins initially called a no huddle situation. So hopefully they're not butting heads there. Dalvin Cook will motion out of the backfield, slot left as a wide receiver. Cousins out of the empty setback gets the snap. Wide open. Adam Thielen across the middle. 6th catch of the game. 5th for a first down. He's got 1 touchdown. And that's what happens when you double up JJ. Adam Thielen and then Jerry Jeudy getting open here today. And 36 seconds now in the preseason. You had Greg Joseph hit from 61. They are just outside of that range here. See what they want to do. Cousins from the gun gets the snap. Throw middle, caught TJ. They'll call their final timeout. So not what they wanted. The play design was to go to JJ. It broke down. They took the middle. And now you have 1 shot at the end zone, maybe 2 if you play the corners, and then you're in the middle hash for Greg Joseph. So the play design is pretty good, actually. So now within the range here, you just play the outside, see what happens. 2nd and 3. Kirk Cousins from the gun gets the snap. Throws it away. That'll be 3rd and 3 now. And it's just that whole thing. If it's not there, throw it away. So it's exactly what happened. Cousins will call JJ. And they will move him left to right. Now stacked up with Jeudy. Making a couple adjustments is Kirk Cousins, talking to the offensive line. Gets the snap. Throws right, batted away, and that'll bring up 4th and 3. So Minnesota will trot out Greg Joseph for a 57-yarder. Just trying to make it a little bit easier for Greg. Snap spot kick. It's good. So 35-26, kind of a weird score here from the Vikings logo. You were right hash, but Greg Joseph, after missing a point after, knocks through the big one. 19 seconds left for Aaron Rodgers and company. Trying to boot this thing out the back of the end zone should be your priority, and that's exactly what happens. So 19 seconds left. Minnesota Vikings been giving up big chunks of yardage, as you can see here. 18 carries, 114, and a touchdown for Aaron Jones in just this game. So Minnesota will, looks like, deploy their dime package, and we'll see as Rodgers comes out with a split back shotgun. He'll get the snap. Gives to the aforementioned Jones, who gets tripped up and then brought down by Eric Kendricks after a run to the right for 8. That should just about do it for this first half. As 3, 2, 1 halftime. There you go. So they will give the ball back to Minnesota in a pretty good predicament, all things considered. You want it to be closer, but 35-26, that's not terrible. As we take a look at the other games that are going on now, or have gone on, as Minnesota draws a afternoon game. A team we play next week, the Philadelphia Eagles, lost to the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff with 2 touchdowns, and DJ Chark 6 catches, 89 yards in the win for the Lions. Has the roar been restored? Time will tell. We go more south as the Giants taking care of business in Tennessee, up 17-3 at the half. Daniel Jones looking good in that one. And then we go to LA, where Las Vegas is losing to the Chargers, down 7, nearing the half there. Justin Herbert, 4 touchdowns in that one. And hello and welcome back inside the booth. Your score at the half is 35-26. Minnesota will get the ball on the other side of my little halftime break. Kirk Cousins, QB rating at 94.2. He is 20 of 27. That is 74% completion percentage for those of you that didn't want to do math or simply didn't look over here. 237 yards in the first half, 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. So Adrian Amos all over the ball here today, and Kirk Cousins kind of floated one, and then it was an Adrian Amos tip and a pick for the other. Rushing, Dalvin Cook, just 12 carries in the first half, on pace for 24 for the game, 45 yards. JJ 1 for -1 off of the end around. Ty Chandler got a first down, 1 carry, 1 yard, and then Adam Thielen 1 for -3 off the end around as well. Adam Thielen leads the team in terms of catches at the half, 6 for 75 and a touchdown. JJ 5 for 73 and a gritty, and TJ 4 for 28. Nobody cares about blocking. Going to go to defense. And Eric Kendricks, who left the game early with an injury but came back, leads the team in tackles with 9, and Javon Holland in the 2 spot at 7. Tackles for loss, we had 3 in the first half by Hicks, Smith, Darius, and Josh Metellus. QB sacks, none to speak of. Minnesota Vikings pass rush needs to be a little bit more apparent here in the second half. I do believe that is the focal point for Randy Replay. If I were to give a, what do the Vikings got to do to win the game? We got to force bad throws by Aaron Rodgers. We do have 1 interception by Trayvon Diggs, but that's not going to do it. I mean, we do have a couple forced fumbles. We turned them over 3 times, I do believe, in the first half. But this pass rush needs to get back there to Rodgers in the second half of this one. Pass deflections, we had 0 as well. They're catching anything and everything Rodgers throws. I do believe he has a high completion percentage. Yeah, 80-80s, 24 of 27, just 3 incompletions for A-Raj. Oh my gosh. It's got to be embarrassing if you're on the defensive side of the ball. So forced fumbles, we have 2 by Jordan Hicks and Lewis Seen, picked up by Asamoah and Lewis Seen. My heavens. No block kicks, no safeties, and 1 defensive touchdown. It was the scoop and score for Lewis Seen for your Minnesota Vikings here today. Kicking, Greg Joseph having a up and down day. He's 2 for 2, longest of 57, and then extra points. He missed 1. So there you have it. Yeah. Focal point of the second half has to be get the pass rush back there to number 12. And you should be looking good. I mean, everybody's trying to gel on defense. It's a new defensive unit, especially in the defensive backfield, and they will come along as the season goes on, I do believe. But and everybody, it's a brand new defensive system. This team has not had a 3-4 defense for at least 30 years, so we're trying to get there as well and get that under wraps. Maybe we don't have the personnel, who knows? Only time will tell. This has been Randy Replay. Second half kickoff is next. Welcome back. Kicker for the Packers, I do believe it's Johnson, got his left hand in the sky. Wong Wu will take it out of the end zone on a weird delay pickup, and he'll have his best return of the day coming out to the 21. That's where Kirk Cousins and the Vikings offense will come back out. As you see, looks pretty confident. Both teams making adjustments at halftime, and we'll see which team gets the better adjustment here. Kirk Cousins out of the gun to start. Gets the snap. And just as he's trailing back, it'll be Rashad Gary again, his second sack of the game. Felt the pressure and just couldn't get rid of the ball for whatever reason. Maybe he's waiting for a route to develop. Either way, it doesn't. Minnesota loss of 13 on that one. Oh boy, this will force a 2nd and 23. Cousins from the gun. Gets the snap. Throws. Caught JJ. They'll get most of that yardage back. My heavens. And that is why you don't... The Baru sounded... Maybe the audio operator, maybe he thought that was a first down. It was not. The Baru sounded. It was not a first down. It's 3rd and 1 Minnesota. That is a mistaken Baru. So JJ, you don't play him one-on-one. Dalvin Cook will get the first down. He'll shed a tackle and get up to the 37. So all is forgiven with the Kirk Cousins sack. After just 2 plays, gets us 23 yards. My heavens. So it looked a little scary there coming out of the gates, but that's what this team is built on. Big plays for JJ. So Kirk Cousins under center, gets the snap, gives it to Cook. Cook will get skinny and get through the line and turn nothing into a 5-yard gainer. So here we are again. Kirk Cousins out of the gun. You've seen this before. Dalvin Cook to his left. He will get the snap. Looks middle, throws middle, wide open JJ, and there's a first down. That Baru is not a mistake. JJ across the middle. He's over 100 yards on the day, and Kirk Cousins is up 265. That pass put JJ 7 catches, 119. It kind of took a weird wind-up, but there you have it. Got the job done. And now Minnesota operating from the gun again. Packers stacking the box. Stacking the box are the Packers. 6 seconds on the play clock. Kirk Cousins gets the snap. Steps up, throws right, caught TJ. TJ Hawkinson will get about 8 yards. 9, they'll give him 9 as you see Matt LaFleur kind of holding his hands open like, what's going on over here, buds? So here we go. 2nd and 1 rather. High formation. Kirk Cousins tries to get him to jump. Not going to work. Ty Chandler. All he does is get first downs. 2 carries, 3 yards. Excuse me. My heavens. Must have been this bad soda I'm having. And Kirk Cousins under center here. It is another play action. Throws. Caught and then dropped by Jelani Woods. He was facing immense pressure, Kirk Cousins was, and he had to get rid of the ball sooner than planned. That's kind of what happens. And just through the timing of the playoff, Jelani Woods' first catch as a Viking in the regular season. He will drop it. So that'll retreat Cousins to the shotgun for the 2nd and 10 from the 24. Turns, gives to Cook. Tries to get up. He's going to get 2. And bring up another 3rd and long. Kenny Clark on the tackle. Minnesota taking up 4 minutes off this clock. Big conversions this whole game. We'll see if they got one more left in them. As he'll send Dalvin Cook out left as a wide receiver. Cousins now from the empty set gets the snap. Throws, not able to get away. And you had Christian Darrisaw giving up the sack. Almost. And I get. He's young. He's still has a lot to learn, but my goodness. Let's see what happened with Darrisaw here. Just got ran over. I mean, he had Jerry Jeudy. He was going for Jerry Jeudy as we take a look at the Randy replays, all 22. Jerry Jeudy's coming open right here across the middle. Kirk Cousins sees him. He just doesn't have enough gusto on the ball because of the defender coming in, and it winds up in Ezra Cleveland's boot or shoe, whatever you want to call it. And looks like Donovan McNabb out there as they'll trot out Greg Joseph for a 39-yarder. At least they'll walk away with some points here, hopefully. And it sneaks to the right side, but it's good. 29-35 now, 35-29, however you want to look at it. So Minnesota scores prior to the second half ending and their first drive in the second half. So 10:52 left to go. Minnesota almost took 5 whole minutes off the clock there. And another touchback. So here comes the Packers offense, their first drive of the second half. And hopefully these halftime adjustments for the defense will kick in, because we are bleeding here in game number 1 of this season. Rodgers from the gun. Throws right, incomplete. So far, so good. That is Rodgers' 4th incompletion of the game. As they'll drop DJ Wanneman coverage. Allen Lazard, incomplete. Aaron Rodgers throws to the right, incomplete. That'll bring up a 3rd and 10 now. So 3rd and 10 for Rodgers. Minnesota will play press coverage across the board. Here we go. Rodgers from the gun gets the snap. Throws, caught. Romeo Doubs. Oh boy, throws right. Romeo Doubs. So they look good for a little bit there. Rodgers from the single back set. Under center. We'll send a man in motion. It's a double reverse. And Minnesota Vikings are not fooled as they'll take down Jones for a loss of 3. I do believe that's Jalen Johnson getting back there, as well as Eric Kendricks, who left the game earlier with an injury, but he's still out here. So here we go. Rodgers will turn. He'll give to Jones again, brought down behind the line. Loss of 3 again by Kendricks. So Eric Kendricks, 6th tackle of the game, not getting fooled on these little delayed handoffs. And here we go. Biggest play of the game so far. Rodgers, empty setback. Flush, throws deep, left side. Tipped, incomplete. Carlton Davis on Allen Lazard, and Eric Kendricks will leave the game holding his right shoulder now for the 2nd time. He exits the play of field, or the field of play. We'll give him some claps, but it doesn't look good. Left wrist now. Oh, he's back on the sidelines, apparently. Oh, boy. So they'll trot out the punter, Stephen Hochfrichtage. And, yeah, so Minnesota Vikings defense knocked over the punter. Wongwu will signal fair catch. They knocked over Stephen Hochfrichtage, but they do not get a flag. Maybe he was blocked into him, who knows. JJ, 7 catches, 119, 1 touchdown. Going back to the Eric Kendricks now, he has torn his pectoral. He will miss the rest of the season. Eric Kendricks, rest of the season, torn pectoral, game 1, border battle number 1. Huge loss for this Minnesota Vikings middle linebacking core. The heart of the defense is gone. Randy Replay's got to compile himself. We still got a game to play, unfortunately. Kirk Cousins from the shotgun gets the snap. He will give it to Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook trails left side. He'll get up to the 25. Coming across very, very quickly. He must have had a deep tear. So Eric Hendricks done for the season. Cousins trying to get him to jump for the 5th time in the game. Not going to work. Dalvin Cook will take a big hit, but he'll fall ahead for the first down. Out Greg Joseph for a 46-yarder right hash. See what happens. Greg Joseph's kick almost blocked. Angles towards the middle. It's good. So 4:02 left to go here in the 3rd. And wait, what the heck? Did you what Greg Joseph using hocus pocus Wingardium Leviosis to hit this field goal. Wingardium Leviosis, Greg Joseph, no halitosis. Wowzers. Cobb's second catch. Trayvon Diggs on the tackle. Rodgers from the gun. Jones to his right. Gets the snap. Throws left side. Caught and split the defense. Did the lizard. And he throws off a Viking defender. They will score. Wow. So the lizard, Alan Lazard, will throw off Josh Metellus, as well as the strong safety. And Lazard the lizard slithers his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. I tell you, there's some weird stuff going on here tonight. Snap, spot, kick. Johnson's kick is good. 42-32, another 10-point lead for the Packtown. Right side incomplete. Ryan Wright into punt for the first time here today. My heavens. Kind of a weird drive for Minnesota. Just never got anything going. Ryan Wright's punt will knock inside the 10, and that'll be down at the 4. So Ryan Wright, first punt of the game, down inside the 5. Andrew Booth Jr. A 3rd and 8 now for Minnesota defensively. Brian Asamoah out there in the middle. Rodgers gets the snap, looks, throws middle. Caught, batted away at the last second before his feet hit the ground by Lewis Seen. Intended for Rasul Douglas, and we finally get, or Romeo Dobbs rather, we finally get a Baru here. And we deserve it after that. Halschfrichte standing at the back of his end zone. And there's no rush for this team. Pass rush, punt rush. Kene Nwangwu with his first punt return today, not going to go very far up to the 43. Give him 93 on the day, and now Minnesota facing a 3rd and 4 right here, right now. So Cousins from the gun gets the snap. It's a throw middle, wide open. Adam Thielen, 7th catch of the day, 6 for the first down, and he's slow to get up. I hope he's okay. Darnell Savage will touch him down and get the tackle. And Minnesota, that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Kirk Cousins a little fired up. So are we. It's a close one here in Minneapolis at the end of 3. It's 42-30. Excuse me, 42-32. Decision to make 3rd and 2. Rashad Gary on the tackle. So 3rd and 2 now. What's going to happen? Kirk Cousins killing the play at the line of scrimmage. Calling an audible, talking to the offensive line. Tries to get him to jump once again. It's not going to work, Kirk. And it's give to Dalvin, who falls ahead for the end zone. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his first of the season. What's he doing? I think he put on a mask. And Dalvin Cook falls ahead. I think his gluteus maximus, when it hits, the ball was across. Yep, there it is right there. And that will be a touchdown, Minnesota. Now just a 3-point game if Greg Joseph can put it through. Talking to the defensive coordinator is Matt LaFleur, or LaFlower, however you want to look at it. So Greg Joseph, one extra point away from tying, making this a 3-point game. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Greg Joseph's kick is away. It's good. 39-42. 8 plays, 42-yard drive, ending with a Dalvin Cook touchdown run. They're just dinking and dunking now, getting these first downs. Rogers split back shotgun. He's going to turn. He's going to give it to Jones, who gets brought down by Asamoah and a host of other Vikings. And Alan Lazard with a non-contact injury will go down holding his left wrist. Javon Holland will get credited with that last tackle as Alan Lazard leaves the field of play. And you hear Minnesota Vikings fans cheering. I'm going to go against the grain and say that that is a bad thing to do. I mean, this is somebody's livelihood, albeit a Packer, but let's have some class here, people. Rogers from the gun. Behind closed doors, Randy Replay would say something else, but it will be a short completion to Aaron Jones, but that'll bring up a 3rd and 5. But on the air, Randy Replay's got to be professional. Let's have some class, Minnesota Vikings fans. Here we go. 3rd and 5. Rogers from the gun. He'll get the snap. Throws underneath. Chopped down by Brian Asamoah. And he read that beautifully for a rookie. And Randall Cobb will be chopped down short of the line to gain. Asamoah came down and hit him at the point of attack. They're going to try a field goal left hash. Johnson to put him up 6. The snap, the spot, the kick. It's all good. Oh boy. So going up 6 now. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 10. So Minnesota trying to get fancy here. 3rd and 10. Not a lot of plays in the playbook designed to get you this amount of yardage, but we've been doing this all game. Let's see if we can do it again. Cousins from the gun gets the snap. Pump fakes right. Throws middle. Adam Thielen. 9th catch. 8th for a first down. Oh boy. You know the narrative. And Adam Thielen is a first down monster. The pump fake drew the defense on the right side. We're going to take a look at it. The pump fake drew the defense to the right. The throw across the middle. Adam Thielen caught first down, keeps the drive alive. Oh my goodness. Plays in the playbook designed to get you this amount of yardage, but not every offense has Adam Thielen, so we'll kind of see what happens here. Here we go. Kirk Cousins, empty set. Shotgun gets the snap. Throws for Thielen. 11th catch, 10th for the first down. Vikings. There's the Baru, and I just can't even make it up. It's automatic. Kirk Cousins. Adam Thielen. First down, other side of the 50. 11th catch, 10th for a first down. He's got 1 touchdown. All he does is proceed the ball down the field. Yeah, now the Vikings down 6, 8:54 and counting. They got some life here. Dalvin Cook, run left side. Dalvin's loose. He runs into the block. Dalvin Cook runs into the block. 28th carry goes for 123 on the day. He runs into the block. If you bounce that left side, you're free. Either way, it is a good run by Dalvin. We should learn to take what we can get here, especially in Minnesota. We haven't had a good run like that since the preseason. And here we go. Kirk Cousins split back shotgun. He's got JJ behind him or with him in the backfield. It's a quick toss. Dalvin Cook makes a man miss. JJ throws a block. And Dalvin Cook will get up 5 yards. They've been trying to use him in the pass game all night. And it finally works. 8 minutes left to go here in the game. Who other but Adrian Amos will get that tackle. Dalvin Cook up the middle. Dalvin Cook first down and then some to the 15. 29th carry of Dalvin's day sees him going for 131 on the day. Another first down. Move those chains, Minnesota Vikings. No Baru. I will do it. Baru. And there you have it. I mean, you just got to wonder what's going to happen here. What do the Packers have to do to kind of change things up? So CJ Ham will motion to the right, making this the far formation. It'll be a give to Dalvin. CJ cuts across his path. Not going to be able to get much. And there you go. Rashad Gary again on the tackle. So here we go. Kirk Cousins, empty setback shotgun. Gets the snap. Throws it up for JJ. Touchdown. We get another gritty. And we go up by, it's tied now. 1 point pending the kick by Greg Joseph. And he shovels and hugs the upright. And Kirk Cousins took a shot there. Took a big shot. What a throw by Kirk. Gotta love it. So Greg Joseph to put him up 46-45, 6:56 left to go in the game. Greg Joseph's kick is good. 3rd down and 4 for the Vikings. They play press coverage. Rodgers from the gun gets the snap. Looks, throws it away. Good coverage across the board, and Minnesota forces a punt. Great play by Brian Asamoah. He was kind of playing middle field there as he should be. Kenny Nwangwu will signal fair catch, and he'll catch it down at the 30. And they got to play the thing that they think they will get the first down with. And they'll take a timeout. So Minnesota, kind of weird taking a timeout up early, or up late, I should say. Apparently they didn't have the play. So 3rd and 7, looks like they got the play now as they're coming out here. 3rd and 7 from the 35. Kirk Cousins gets the snap, throws middle, dropped, almost intercepted. Oh, going for Adam Thielen, the same play that we saw earlier that got them the first down on 3rd and 12. And now, Greg Joseph will come in to kick them to a 4-point lead. 51-yard kick is away. It's good. So a 4-point lead late here in the game. Aaron Rodgers has made a career out of moments like these. And Kirk Cousins almost threw away the game there. Because if you go the other way, 3:13 left to go in the game, all you need is a field goal. They've been running it up and down the field on us all game. You got to believe that'll be it. So here we go. Momentum finally fully on the side of the Minnesota Vikings for the first time in this one. And we'll see what the Packers have planned for us, and we'll see what the defense has planned for them. Rodgers will come out in the shotgun formation for this 3-4 defense of Minnesota. He will throw right side, caught. Rasul Douglas. First down. Big first down. Oh boy. And the pass rush for the Vikings, non-existent today. No pressures. They maybe had one in the first quarter. They need to get back here, and they need to get back here right now. Not Kirk Cousins. Aaron Rodgers from the gun, throw middle, caught, and tries to attack the ball. Does Johnson, but it's not going to work. Romeo Dobbs first down. Gain of 16. Yeah, so this is what Rodgers will do to you. From the gun, gets the snap. Throw middle deep, caught, knocked away, Trayvon Diggs. Oh my goodness. Trayvon Diggs jarred the ball loose. And I mean, you talk about having to get one here. Throw left side, Rodgers, caught Jones, angles away from Brian Asamoah. That'll be 3rd and inches. This is for the game. You got to believe this is 4-down territory for the Packers, though. Minnesota plays press. They'll back up. Rodgers, snap, throw, right side, caught. It'll be Cobb, and Bo Melton will go down, holding his left shoulder. So 2:01 left to play, down 4. You hate that you're in this position if you're the Vikings. They're playing press coverage. Rodgers will go back to the original play, it looks like. Jones behind him in the single back. Throw right side, caught, and it'll be a touchdown prior to the 2-minute warning. Randall Cobb and Trayvon Diggs does nothing against him. So 1:55 left to go. That will put the Packers up by 2. And Trayvon Diggs can't do anything against Randall Cobb, the aging veteran. Oh boy. Anyway, just to put him up 3. Kick is away. It's good. So a 3-point game, 1:55 left to go. You have 2 timeouts. Kirk Cousins thought he sealed the deal. Now he's got to come back out and show what he can do. Unless we get a kickoff return for a touchdown here, that'll be good. Kene Nwangwu from the goal line. He will take it out. Nwangwu, good return up to the 28. So you have it 151. Down 3. You got Greg Joseph indoors. What more could you ask for? Hit a 61 in the preseason. We'll see what they want to do. Kirk Cousins from the gun gets the snap. Short throw, middle, caught. Tyler Johnson, his first catch of the day. They're going no huddle. Going no huddle are the Vikings. Quick throw, left side, caught JJ, trying to get out of bounds. Not going to work. They'll take their first time out. The play design was to get the ball to JJ and have him run out, but Kirk threw it a little bit behind him. JJ had to change up the route, contort his body, and that will stop the clock. So, oh boy. Yeah, so there you have it. Randy Replay's expert analysis. Yeah, so Minnesota, good opportunity here. Gives the ball to Dalvin. He'll take it up the middle for a healthy gain. Now they'll switch things around. Cousins under center, gets the snap. Throws middle, caught Thielen, and that is the 12th catch. You know the narrative, 11th for a first down today. And they got to get moving if they're going to do this here. They have to go now. Kirk Cousins under center, gets the snap. Throws middle, caught Jerry Jeudy, and they will take their last timeout with 39 seconds left to go here in the game. Oh my heavens. What's up, Cams? We don't really play online. We're strictly a franchise stream here. Yeah, I don't really play online that much. I'm undefeated, 1-0. Probably keep it that way. So now Kirk Cousins from the gun tries to get him to jump. Gets the snap. Thinks he's got a man left side. JJ incomplete. Defense closed a little bit quicker than what you would like. And that'll force a 3rd and 4. So 3rd and 4 now. Cousins. Under center, gets the snap. Throws it up for Thielen. Incomplete, doesn't even go for it, and that'll bring up 4th and 4 now. So that'll trot out Greg Joseph to tie the game on this attempt. 44-yard right hash. Greg Joseph. Kick is away. It's good. So a tie game, 25 seconds left. Playing for overtime are the Vikings. You hate to see it this close against a bitter rival like the Packers. There's the kick. No doubt going to be another touchback. So Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, what do? You have the uncanny ability to throw the ball 150 yards through the air. You've seen it at Ford Field. And Minnesota will play their off defense. 3 timeouts, 25 seconds left for the Pack. It'll be a run. Aaron Jones gets tripped up by 2 defenders for the Vikings, and oh boy. Now they'll play press coverage across the board. Will the Vikings? Rodgers empty set. Gets the snap. Throws. Picked off Jalen Johnson, and we could actually kick a field goal to win this thing. Jalen Johnson with his first pick and purple. Bah! And that will put the Vikings in plus territory. The successor to Harrison Smith, Jalen Johnson, picks off Josiah DeGuara, and we have a fighting chance. Minnesota immediately trots out Greg Joseph. 51-yard try left hash. And Matt LaFleur will ice the kicker. The classic icing of the kicker, made popular by the 80s and 90s teams of these NFL. I'm surprised it's still used today. So the Vikings could win it with this one. Left hash, 51-yard attempt. Greg Joseph, snap spot kick is away. And he missed it. Greg Joseph misses it wide right, and he can't believe it. Kevin O'Connell holding his hands back. We assume in constraint not to slap Greg Joseph across the face mask. He had the game, and he blew it. Greg Joseph misses a 51-yarder, giving the Packers hope. Rodgers from the empty setback gets the snap. Throws. Tipped. Incomplete. Brian Johnson, the target line is the 35. And you got to believe they're going for it all here, are the Packers. They do have a timeout, a short throw and a timeout. You might be able to get something working here. Rodgers, they're going to try the Mary. They're going to Hail Mary it. It is incomplete. It'll fall. And we go to overtime here. Game 1 of the 2022-2023 campaign. So for the Packers, they are the visiting team. The Packers have won the toss. They elect to receive. So the Vikings, even before the coin toss is made. Well, there you go. So the Packers will get the ball first. For those of you that don't know, the rules are as follows. The first team to score a touchdown will win the game. The game will not end on a field goal on the first possession. The Vikings will get a chance to retain and get the ball. All replays come from the booth. No challenges. 2 timeouts for each team. Greg Joseph had a chance to make a field goal and win the game if you're just tuning in. He missed it, and that is why we are here in OT. Rodgers from the gun, first down, gets the snap, looks right, throws middle, wide open. Robert Tonyan, first down. And, oh boy. So Robert Tonyan across the middle. And we need somebody to make a play here on defense. Rodgers from the gun. Gets the snap. Throws middle. Wide open. Caught. Fumble. Get the ball. Minnesota falls on it. It is Harrison Phillips. And Runyon will go down. Not to be confused with Tunyon. Brian Asamoah will force the fumble. And Harrison Phillips will fall on it, giving the ball back as Skull Chants rain down from the heavens of Valhalla. So now a field goal will win the game, but do you trust Greg Joseph? The goal line to get to is the 40 for that field goal opportunity. First down run goes to Dalvin. Kind of warps ahead for a 4-yard gainer. I almost said 5. So Minnesota needed a play. They got one. See what they can do with it. Kirk Cousins from the gun. Dalvin Cook to his left. Tries to get him to jump once again. Not going to work. They're smarter than that, Kirk. Weird snap corralled. Quick throw middle. Caught Jerry Jeudy. They'll get most of that yardage back. Bring up a 3rd and 3. So 3rd and 3, you hate to be put in this position because Dalvin's been a little inconsistent. He's had his fair share of no-gain runs here today. Excuse me, my goodness. But here we go. Kirk Cousins from the gun gets the snap. Throws left side. TJ not going to get the first down. He's a yard short. Oof. Had a step on his man. Kirk Cousins didn't lead him far enough. That'll bring up 4th and 1. Kevin O'Connell leaving the offense out there. 4th and 1. It's the single back set with Dalvin Cook. Cousins turns, gives to Cook. He gets it, keeps the game alive. The crowd will roar in approval as Kevin O'Connell as a head coach is 1 for 1 on 4th down. Can you play online? I retired. I'm undefeated online. I retired. I no longer play online. So here we go. Kirk Cousins from the gun after the 4th down conversion. Turns, he'll give to Cook. Cook cuts up middle, sheds a tackle, carries another Packer up to the 38. And this has a big game feel. Adrian Amos will record his 7th tackle of the game. That'll make it 2nd and 1 for the Vikings. So 2nd and 1, Dalvin Cook, big man out there. You got to know what's going to happen here. Dalvin will get the first down just barely. 39th carry goes for 183. I mean, we could kick the field goal at any time, but if you can win by a touchdown against a bitter rival here, I mean, why wouldn't you? I'd say Kevin O'Connell, if you keep getting first downs, just keep going for it. And there's Dalvin, run up the middle. Very minimal gain. And bring up 2nd and 9. Oh, boy. So the I formation deployed by Minnesota. This time it's an outside give to Cook. Not going to go much. Not going to get much, rather. It's only gain of 3. Minnesota will do it again, 3rd and 6. So 3rd and 6. Obviously, if you don't get this, you have a chance for Greg Joseph to win the game for you. Oh boy, here we go. Taking it down as far as you can. Dalvin Cook up the middle. Dalvin Cook first down? Question mark? Yes! Dalvin Cook first down, Minnesota. And now they're going to trot out Greg for a 42. The first one he missed. And another icing from Matt LaFleur. So Greg Joseph missed from 51. This is from 42 to win the game for the Vikings. Right hash. The snap, the spot, the kick. Joints it off the right upright. And the ball goes back to the Green Bay Packers. Greg Joseph and Kevin O'Connell won't even look him in the eye. Oh, you cannot write this ending. And now the next score will win the game. Rodgers from the gun. Aaron Jones, big hit. Put on Lewis Seen. They're 20 yards away from where they need to be. And, oh boy, here we go. Vikings showing blitz. They'll back off. Rodgers from the gun. Gets the snap. It's another give. Jones, big yardage. Fumble! Minnesota recovers! What in the is happening? Danielle Hunter will recover. I do believe he was down. We're going to check it. Oh, he was not. Lewis seen with another fumble forced. Oh, and out comes the Vikings offense. What in the hell is happening? Kirk Cousins under center for this first down. Gets the snap. Throws it for Thielen. Batted away, incomplete. Complete and utter madness, if you're asking Randy Replay. We got some Minnesota Vikings fan line chats coming through. Complete and utter madness here. Does it end in a tie? Does it end in a tie? Kirk Cousins from the gun gets the snap. Got a man left side. It's JJ. Caught JJ. Makes a man miss down to the 16. And Justin Jefferson will put us in a position, but can you trust Gregory Rutherford Joseph IV? Football logic says no. He missed his last two. As Minnesota will keep, and Matt LaFleur just threw the defensive, threw the playbook down. Kirk Cousins under center for this first down from the 16. It'll be a run. Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook's got some room up the middle. He's going to get 9 after carrying a defender. 48th carry of his night, I do believe, if I saw that correctly. Kirk Cousins canceling the play at the line of scrimmage. It's another give. Dalvin. He'll get the first down, angling down at the 1. And it is now time for Dalvin to cook. Kirk Cousins killing the play. Trying to get him to jump. We keep telling you it's not going to work. Cook. Dalvin wins the game for the Vikings. Dalvin Cook touchdown. He'll celebrate with JJ, and Minnesota wins one of the craziest games we have ever seen thus far. Doubled up by Darrisaw. He finally plays left tackle, and Minnesota, after choking away two, Greg Joseph misses, and this stadium is going crazy. As the final, can we shut these windows, please? All right, we're closing the windows to the broadcast booth. This is the loudest I have ever heard US Bank Stadium. Apart from the Minneapolis Miracle. Vikings win by 6 rather. And there he is, JJ, coming off the field. A little sore. My heavens, what a play by Dalvin Cook. But as you can see, scores by quarter. The score summary chart, rather, just all over the place. And Minnesota picks up the victory over the hated Cheddarheads to the east. We need to contain ourselves here, says the Vikings fan line. I mean, if you guys would be a part of something that close, we would oblige with you, but Minnesota wins it late and climbs to 1-0, excuse me, on the season. We're going to get into these player stats and get you back to the main screen where we will preview next week's game. Oh my heavens. We got some Packers fans intruding the Minnesota Vikings fan line here. Green Bay is telling themselves that. Right. Matt LaFleur will take a loss, take a big fat L, first game of the year. For the Minnesota Vikings, Kirk Cousins ends the game on a high note, 98.9 QB rating. He was 42 of 60. That is 70% completion percentage for those of you that didn't know how to do math or simply didn't look over here. In an absolute shotgun fest of I don't even know what to say. Magnum proportions because we're talking about guns. 514 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. For the record, Aaron Rodgers, 38 of 51, 495, 6 touchdowns, 2 picks. So an absolute gunslinger affair here for this game. In the rushing game, Dalvin Cook, 45 carries, 211 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was called on often here in the second half. I do believe just 12 carries in the first. And my heavens, 33 carries for the former number 33. Also broke 5 tackles. Ty Chandler got his first taste of action in the NFL, the North Carolina rookie, toting the ball 3 carries for 4 yards. JJ 2 for -4 on the end around, and Adam Thielen 2 for -5 on the end around. Hashtag we got to stop doing that. For JJ, 14 catches, 231, and 2 touchdowns, 2 gritties against the neighbors to the east, or enemies, however you want to look at it. Adam Thielen, 11 carries, 11 catches, 153 and a touchdown. TJ Hawkinson, 6 for 39. Jerry Jeudy, 4 for 60. Dalvin Cook out of the backfield, got moving later on in the game. 4 catches, 15 yards. Ty Chandler, 2 for 5. Tyler Johnson, 1 catch, 11 yards. Nobody cares about blocking. Going to go to defense and look at total tackles, and it's a triple-double for the Minnesota Vikings. Javon Holland, Lewis Seen, and Eric Kendricks, who left the game near the conclusion of the first half. He is lost for the rest of the season if you joined late in the broadcast. So big hole at middle linebacker, but Brian Asamoah, who had 9 tackles, filled it quite well. The rookie coming into play. Jalen Johnson also had 9 tackles. Trayvon Diggs had 7. Sorry. Carlton Davis still had 6. Zadarius against his former team with 6. Metellus rounding out the day with 6 as well. Jordan Hicks had 5. Daniil Hunter had 4. Tackles for loss, we had a bunch. Despite our pass rush not getting there, we held Aaron Jones in that third quarter. The fourth, we kind of let him loose a little bit, but schemed it well coming out of the break. Metellus, Kendricks, Asamoah, Smith, and Hicks each had 1 tackle for loss. No QB sacks today by the Minnesota Vikings defense. We did have 2 picks, one by Trayvon Diggs, one by Jalen Johnson. We added 3 pass deflections today. Carlton Davis, Lewis Seen, and Jalen Johnson as well. Forced 4 fumbles. Lewis Seen had 2, the big one at the end of the game. Jordan Hicks and Brian Asamoah, the rookie out of Oklahoma, playing in lieu of the Eric Kendricks injury. No block kicks, no safeties, and a defensive scoop and score for Lewis Seen today. Kicking, Greg Joseph, you had a chance to put the game away twice. You don't do it. He was 6 for 8 on field goals, longest of 57, but you miss a 51 and a 42 to ice this game. What do you do? I don't know. He was 4 for 5 on extra points, missed 3 field goals in total, leaving 7 points out there on the field. Ryan Wright had an easy day for the big man punter. 6'3", 245 rookie out of Tulane. 1 punt, 47 yards, netting 47. Had it down inside the 20. Kick returns, Kene Nwangwu had 9 for 219, longest of 39. Punt return, Kene Nwangwu just 1 for 6. Also, fair caught 1. And in one of the craziest games that you will ever see, Minnesota missed 2 field goals going down the way to win the game. The defense holds, and they get a pick to get the ball back, march down the field, miss a field goal. Rodgers brings them down. They force a fumble on their end of the field. They march down. They miss a field goal. And they just somehow ended up with the ball at the end of the game again. And they put it in. I mean, Greg Joseph was trotting out onto the field, and you saw Kevin O'Connell call him back. Like, oh my goodness. So we'll keep an eye on that storyline. The big storyline out of this game, obviously, Eric Kendricks going down with an injury. He is done for the season with a torn pectoral. The team does have 2 first-round selections this year. See if we can use one of those on a middle linebacker. The preceding presentation, albeit in overtime, was a presentation of the NFL on the SSN. Any rebroadcast, reproduction, or reusage of said broadcast is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of the SSN, the NFL, or any of its subsidiaries. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in just a minute back at the main screen. And hello and welcome back to the main screen. We will acknowledge the injury that took place this week. Eric Kendricks, torn pectoral, done for the season. Middle linebacker. He will be placed on the IR so we can get a linebacker in his spot. I mean, he's eligible to return after a certain amount of time, but that torn pec takes a long time to recover. So, I mean, oh my heavens. So for the time being, Brian Asamoah is the starting middle linebacker next to Jordan Hicks in this 3-4 defense. The team will take a look at what they have, and they do have a roster spot if they need to sign another middle linebacker. The problems I saw, defensive back and kicker, obviously. Kirk Cousins with the 2 picks. One of them was tipped and the other just floated over Jerry Jeudy. The defensive backs, albeit new to the 3-4, they need to tighten it up a bit. They need to tighten it up a bit. We kept Jair Alexander out of the mouth of Randy Replay. I do believe he only got 1 pass deflection, 6 tackles, but I mean, we didn't throw to his side of the field too much. It was all crossing routes underneath going to that right side. But yeah, it doesn't get any easier. We got the Eagles next week. Containing Jalen Hurts is going to be the main focus for this team. And it's going to be a test. So we're on the road next week against the Eagles. Minnesota picks up their first win. We've said it about 4 times, but we love to win against the Packers here. Climbs to 1-0 in the division, as you can see on the bottom screen. Most of the other teams have not played yet, so we will get their scores as they come out, as they trickle in. So for the Vikings, that'll just about do it here. And Randy Replay. All right, never mind. 3, 2, 1. And the Vikings will pick up the victory. We've said 3 or 4 times, climbing to 1-0 in the division. The Packers, as it sits now, last in the division, 0-1. So for Randy Replay, I hope you all have a safe night. Thanks for watching. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in the next one.